Hi, I'm Andreas Klieber from Quality Associates. We're working with APAL to test the maturity of apples and pears to ensure the consumer gets the right quality product at retail. So in Australia, we have a 12-month apple season. The consumer doesn't often understand that, but we're employing a lot of technology to get there at the end and make sure that we keep our consumer happy. We don't have the opportunities that some Northern Hemisphere countries have, where they have a counter season and therefore have less time spent in storage. And so that means we really have to store the best quality apple for that particular type of storage. Otherwise, we're not going to end up with the right outturn, which then creates losses, poorer quality, and it doesn't set us up for a successful next season where we're just coming out of the old season with great quality crops into the new season and the consumer just stays with the product. I find the retailers are really very interested in the quality of the product that they're selling, because at the end of the day they know that consumers that are disappointed in their fruit that they purchase don't come back for several weeks, and so that becomes then a negative driver in consumption, and so they lose money doing that.
Hi, I'm Michael Crisera from Fruit Growers Victoria. I'm the Grower Services Manager and also the Frontline Advisor with APAL. Look, obviously the key consideration is to make sure that we pick our fruit at the optimum maturity, depending on what we're going to do with it, whether we're going to store it or whether we're going direct to market. We do have tools available to us as growers that if we do want to, open our window a little bit for that harvest window, extend that harvest window, we've got options with plant growth regulators and plenty of tools that we can use to try and make sure that we do get them off, obviously at the right colour, the right size and the right maturity.
Yes, I think the project has been really quite impactful already as far as quality at retail is concerned. We've seen, for example, that when we're finding issues like internal browning, the retailers are really very interested in that sort of knowledge, and rather than just by chance finding it, they're being quite proactive in ensuring that that sort of product is kept away from the consumer, because it would disappoint as far as eating quality, the look is concerned, and therefore we basically would stop selling as many apples, for example. And we need to be very mindful that apples and pears have a lot of competing products. We've got summer fruit, for example, that are going to be present at the end of the season of our apple and pear crops, and so we're under a lot of pressure to deliver the right quality, otherwise we're not being able to compete against those other categories.
Look, yeah, if there's any growers that obviously don't quite understand harvest maturity or what parameters they need to be looking at, there's plenty of guidance within our industry, whether it's with your local agronomist or whether it's Fruit Growers Victoria or APAL. Look to seek out that information, and there's plenty available. I think there needs to be more importance put on harvest maturity.